In this video I will be installing a Cat6 faceplate for Ethernet connection. Now today most products are web enabled, so they use an Ethernet socket. Some of them do have wireless, but majority of products still only have Ethernet cables, and cable connection to devices is the best connection possible, because there's no disruptions in the connection, apart from obviously any problems that occur could be down to your ISP provider, whereas the wireless connections can be temperamental sometimes, and you can lose connections. And when you're streaming programs on Netflix and all that sort of stuff, you don't really want a disruption when you're watching. And that's one of the problems with the internet at the moment, because of people are going for Wi-Fi. It's obviously loads of things can interfere with Wi-Fi, and if you want to watch the internet like you watch television, there's no disruptions, there's no connection breaches or anything like that. Your best bet is to install a Cat network. A Cat6 network. You can do a Cat5, but the Cat6 is future proof at the moment, because it can support 1 gig currently, but the cables could support up to 10 gig maybe in the future when devices allow it. So I'm just going to install, as you can see, I've already installed 2 already, and I've got 2 more to do. So just install one of these. Now there's 8 cables to connect, and so there's 4 pairs in each cable. So I have to strip the wires back, connect these to the sockets using a trusty connection punch. This would just punch the cables in their sockets, and it also, with this end here, you can see it will actually cut the actual things. So what I'm going to do first is strip the wire. Once I've stripped the wire, I can then separate the pairs and connect the cables. Be very careful when you wire strip, because you could damage the cables, and if you damage the cables, it may work or it might not, depending on how badly the cable's damaged, but it can affect obviously speed if the cable's got any slight cuts in it. So yeah. This is a shielded cable, so it makes it a little bit more difficult to separate the pins. I mean the cables in the pairs. But it's better for electric magnetic interference. So it's one thing you can't shield a wireless connection from, because it's open, prone to interference. Okay, and what you have inside is a pair of cables there, and they're twisted, so I have to obviously do it with all the cables. But once I've done that, I then can It's a very hot day today. I'm doing this. Should have done it in the winter. Yeah, but we can't. So I'm just doing a renovation to one of the rooms, and I just thought I'll add these whilst I've got time. I've done it to all the floors now. Well, no, sorry, the ground floor. Only one room upstairs has got one. But when I get some building work done, then I'm gonna, obviously when the house is getting done from in the hallway up to the loft, I can add the cables there to the rest of the house. Okay, I'll just okay. Now I just need to unwrap these. You just do is unwrap it like that, and that will. So then it's just cut the overhang, and again the other pairs. Now, got 2 more to do. 4 pairs, 8 cables. Just cut off the braid. Braid. It's a braid. Okay, so now okay. And fills all the pairs. The only thing I hate about this is actually clearing out all that stuff you cut off. All that and the whole installation part. So you just get it ready. So it's a bit self-explanatory because you put, actually common sense is the word for it. So when you put try and get them as close as possible. And you just push down, and then use your trusty pin. Well, that will punch them in and cut them. seems to not want to separate that easy. There you go. Sometimes these things can be a bit difficult. Okay, so the two are done. Now I'll just continue the process for the other ones and then I'll be finished. That down and get number 3 as well. Gotta do number 3. Green, 2 greens. Yeah, 1 green, 1 green, white. That's done. And that one needs to be pushed in. Yeah, it's not that good. It's supposed to break them off, but oh well. And just do it that way. Now, all I gotta do is just do the remaining 4. So. Okay, so blue and blue. It's actually the easy part. The hard part was actually stripping the wires. I don't have a lot of space to work with there, unfortunately. Oh yeah, now it works. Now it cuts it off. That's amazing. It didn't work on the other side. One last pair to do. Then I'm finished. Sure it's all intact? Yeah, fine. Okay, so I'm just going to put the what you'll get with them is these things here. Oh, sorry. And what you do is you just put them over the area. There you go. Got there in the end. Push it back in the wall. As far as it will go. And that's connection number 3. see them. There you go. All connect. So that's it now. You don't have to find a wireless signal. You locate your wireless signal and then punch in your wireless key. All you do is just get your product, plug a Ethernet cable into the sockets, the other end into the actual device, and you're away. Obviously you have to press the network settings to make sure it's all set up, but it's just a simple plug in and play now. And also mean that video games, video streaming, all that sort of stuff will be running smooth, and you'll get the full of your internet connection. Whereas wireless, you over distance carried distance carried, you lose the connection, as well as sometimes the wireless signal can't support the full internet strength. So if you're on wireless G, you can only transmit 54 megabytes, and over distance it probably would be about 27 or less than that. So with this, basic Ethernet supports now 100 meg. So if your broadband's about 70 or 80 meg, you're going to get your full internet connection. So it's going to make the difference when you're downloading updates and other films or anything like that. Okay, well, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.